Good morning, good very early morning. It's currently 5 a.m. We are at the airport in Krabi. Look what I'm wearing. Something I haven't worn in a while. Sweater, long pants, hiking shoes. Today we are flying to Oslo. We're flying to Norway. We're currently at the Krabi airport, which is surprisingly small actually. It only has 18 check-in counters. Since Krabi has a surprisingly good connection to Oslo, 4 of those counters are actually reserved for Norwegian Airlines, which is the airline that we're flying today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. It's even so early that safety check-ins, safety checks have not been open yet. There's probably some law against it that people shouldn't be allowed to get up this early in the morning, like torture or something.
So stuff that is going to happen today. Number 1, freeze our nuts off in Oslo. We got it whether it snows or not. It's still gonna be freezing over there. And number 2, very excited to see whether we're actually gonna make it out of Thailand without getting a fine for overstaying our Thai visa. Because we were supposed to be leaving Thailand yesterday, but in case you missed the previous few videos, Naick was involved in a little diving accident, which means he had to undergo treatment in the hospital and we couldn't fly on the day that we were supposed to. So he was only medically fit to fly today, 1 day late. We have the paper confirming that, but still hope we're not going to be bribed or anything. So yeah, fingers crossed. Right, okay. Thank you. So of course we got fined anyway. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really pissed me off, to be honest, that they fined me anyway. We overstayed for 5 or 6 hours. I had a complete letter from the doctor stating that I was in the hospital, was not fit to fly until today. Took the earliest flight out, and still they fined us, and they were not very
nice about
it either.
And then she was like, yeah, taking a copy of the paper, and you were like, why the hell?
She wanted a copy of my medical records. I was like, no, you don't have any business with that, because I mean, you didn't find me anyway. She's like, no, we need this for our records.
And then she was like, I have the right to copy this. You bring this to me to not have a fine, right? And we were like, yes, but you're gonna fine us. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I think we can reclaim it from insurance. We've had bad experiences with Thailand in terms of fines. They'll fine you for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
At least we got a receipt this time, so we know it's like an official fine.
Yeah, in Phuket we got stopped a couple of times, and they solicited us for a bribe, for a bullshit bribe even. Yeah. I think in general our experience with Thai police has not been that good. The Navy has been good though.
About our flights, we're going to be flying from Krabi to Oslo with a 1-hour layover in Stockholm. Due to the fact that Naick was in the hospital, we are going to fly in premium class. Now I know what you're thinking, you have to rebook your flights. Why the heck did you rebook them in premium? Do you really think insurance is going to cover that? But in this case, I think they are, because it was cheaper than flying in economy class. And I think we're not entirely sure what premium class is on Norwegian, but we think it's like a light version of business class. So safe to say it's probably the fanciest flight I've ever had, because I've never been on business class. So actually, I'm really excited.
Because we're in premium, we get to board first. There's actually just 2 people in front of us.
Oh my god, we're not first.
No queuing in the line, so I kind of love this. Food included. I think it's a pretty good deal, this premium stuff.
Not really sure I get this though, because we're gonna have to take the bus to the plane, so it doesn't really matter if you're first. It may actually be a little bit worse if you're first, because you have to wait for everyone else to get on the bus. But anyway, I think this pretty much guarantees your last of premium class, no? Something wrong with the system.
Yeah. Passengers, did you pay for premium? No, I don't think you did. We didn't either.
No, just there on the left.
Thank you. Are you excited?
Oh yes, I'm excited. This is definitely by far the most luxurious looking long haul flight I've ever been on. I flew once or twice in business class because I was upgraded by the airline, once in America and once in the Middle East. But for a long haul flight, I'm really glad.
Perfect. Yes, perfect.
2 thumbs up for Norwegian.
These seats are pretty wide, and I think there should be like something. Yeah, a little table stowed away in here. And then there should be a screen as well.
It says lift here.
Well, that all but punched me in the face. Anyway, we have our little screen here. I think we're set for our in-flight entertainment. Oh, think this is going to be such a comfortable flight, no? So much space. Like these seats are really like luxurious. Like they're a lot wider than normal seats are. They're a lot softer as well. I know you can't tell because we're not at the window seats and the window's all fogged up. But we're leaving. So in about a good 12 hours we'll be in Stockholm, big layover, and then on our way to Oslo.
There's not only a video or a movie menu on here, there's also a drinks menu on here. You can get some red wine, sparkling wine, some beers. It's just 7 AM, so I'll at least wait another hour just to be sure. It's now 1 o'clock in the time of Thailand where we left. I don't know what time it is where we are now. We're flying above India currently. But 1 o'clock, I mean, it's fine to start drinking now. We had maybe a bit late, yeah. I mean, we had some breakfast already, so some food in my stomach. So I think it's time for some champagne. It's been 20 seconds since I placed my order. Now where's my champagne? Come on, I paid for this flight.
And the cool thing is, this is thanks to the decompression illness that you suffered, and thanks to the fact that we had to rebook our flight. Because if you've been watching our videos, you know we're cheapskates. We don't usually do stuff like this. We can't splurge on a flight like this. I mean, that would cost us like half a month of travel. Cheers to the best morning ever. I like it. It's a little bit on the sweet side. I love it actually. The temperature is perfect. I love this flight. It's the best flight I've ever had.
For the record, we're not being paid or sponsored by Norwegian Airlines. But Norwegian Airlines, if you're watching and you want to sponsor us, feel free. I mean, we'll be glad to accept your money. I think it's time for another round. I'm buying. What do you want?
Best flight ever.
Cheers.
Una
You
más.
want,
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Life is getting even better. Little snack.
So we just received lunch or dinner or whatever time zone we're in, not sure anymore. It's nicely presented in this beautiful box here. A piece of bread, it's very warm. Feels like it's freshly baked. Oh, this is nice. Cutlery, so I don't have to eat with my hands, always nice. Ooh, fancy, a shrimp salad. Looks good. It's a beef stew with potatoes and some broccoli. Nice got red wine. Nice little dessert cake. Another 1.5 hours, I think, or maybe 2 hours maximum. And we'll be there, so I really had a great time this past 10 hours. So I'm gonna grab some food and then another half an hour and then think we'll start like the landing process and stuff like that. And finally made it into Stockholm.
Finally,
just landed
what are you
now.
talking about? That was the best flight ever.
It
I was sad we had to get off.
It was the best flight
Oh,
of
it
my
was
life, I have to
amazing.
admit. So from now on, we're only flying business class. Not sure how we're going to afford it, but the airport looks very Swedish. It also smells a bit like a wooden cabin, so it's what you would imagine in Sweden.
When we came when we came out of our airplane, first few steps into the airport, we were both like, it smells Swedish in here.
Yeah, it smells like wood in here, like pine.
IKEA, here we go. Thank you. Alrighty, we're gonna board our second plane. That's going to take us to Oslo. It's already dark outside, even though
And
it's just
bloody,
3 p.m.
bloody cold.
It's cold, yeah, it's cold. Pretty cold. Whoa, there are a lot of birds over there. Look at that. What the heck? Anyway, let's get into this big bird. Not a person who doesn't like the cold weather, apparently. Since there weren't that many spots free anymore and we were rebooking the flights, we can't sit together, but I guess that's not so bad. We spend every moment of every day together and it's just for 1 hour, so it should be quiet.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to Norwegian flight bound for Oslo.
Made it to Norway. So excited. Have one day here, gotta make it count. Nice airport and Christmas lights. First
This is the most Christmas-like airport we've been to in the last couple of weeks, I would say.
Also, in case anyone is wondering why I'm carrying 2 backpacks and Naick is not carrying any, that is because he has injured his shoulder in the diving accident.
Yeah, and the doctor said I couldn't carry any bags anymore.
I was in the room.
Doctor's orders.
I was in the room, so I heard him say it myself. So for the next week or so, I'm going to be the mule.
Yeah. I think for the next 2-3 months, you said it.
No, I didn't hear that.
I think that's what you said.
Now we go for the exit, and then we take
20-minute train to the city center.
20-minute train to the city center because it's the cheapest way of getting there. And from now on, cheap will all be very, very relative because we're in Northern Europe, we're in Scandinavia. Everything is gonna be expensive.
This is one of the most expensive countries in the world. So.
One of the most expensive countries in the world. We're gonna have to sell a kidney just to be able to get some dinner tonight. So brace yourselves, poverty is coming.
The Airport Express train is about 18-19 euros and the normal train is 10 euros. And the Airport Express is a little bit faster, which is by 2 minutes, so I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It's seriously cold. I can see my breath.
Just a few hours ago it was like 30+ degrees, now
Hey.
it's -3, 4?
Yeah, -3, -4. But I am layering up. I mean, look at me. I have these 2 very thick layers, one in the front, one in the back. I really shouldn't be this cold.
Go, train is there.
Neste stasjon Oslo sentralstasjon.
Made it into Oslo Central Station, finally made it to Oslo City Center, really excited to be here. Quickly going to check into our hotel, have some food and then, I don't know, maybe have some sleep?
Surrender to the jet lag.
Yeah.
So 5-minute walk across Christmasville. Where are we going?
It's about 5 minutes that way. Well, it's just around the corner actually, so we need to like make a big arch. Thunder apartment. Whoop, whoop. Okay, thank you.
Und?
Should be here in about 2-3 minutes to give us the keys and that is it.
Perfect.
Don't get yourself dizzy.
I have good padding in case I fall over.
It's easy. This one is for downstairs. When you come to the main doors, you saw this black key. You have to keep it like this and it's opening. It's 1 key from number 1, 1 key is from that door.
So we just grabbed some food here around the corner, and after eating that food, both of us like
Crashed, absolutely
we're crashing. We're really crashing, like we're dead now. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to explore Oslo. We're going to explore the city center. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. I'm gonna leave you guys here. See you in the morning.